we are back with
Damn,
a
does
wrap
that song pump me up, dude? Woo!
up.
Oh, who
Yeah,
knew you could pull that one off?
this is the fucking wrap up with Scott and Todd. We are back. We actually have some breaking news, actually, which is kind of crazy that we
Breaking
decided to
news
do
right
this.
here Sunday night, right out of the MLB. The Cubs have traded for Kevin Guzman from the Toronto Blue Jays. He is now going to be most likely our ace, but not. But we couldn't get Scooble. Scooble, we'll talk about that in a second. Scooble ran. And we still picked up a great acquisition here with this veteran right-hander. He's got good stats in the postseason. Last year in the Toronto's World Series run, let me just double check real quick because I do have these stats. He pitched a 2.93 ERA over 30 and 2/3 innings last postseason. So I mean, the guy, he could handle tight games, like tight situations. So it's a good acquisition here in Chicago with a banged up pitching staff.
Yes, sir.
Our pitching staff is the most injured. The pitching staff has done a phenomenal job to just constantly have to put somebody in the rotation over and over and over again. And these guys just constantly keep going down with injury and injury and injury and injury. Big thing, Todd, about him though, and I know Josh is gonna hate this because he loves this. He loves this trade. His stats in Wrigley Field, bro. They're not good. Do you want to hear them?
Yeah, let's hit him up, dude.
Yeah, well, so one, Guzman's 35 years old, so that definitely a veteran right-hander. And he just in Wrigley Field alone, he has 4 career starts with a 9.60 ERA. Now, he's just been tagged here at Wrigley. Is it a Wrigley Field problem? A lot of pitchers get tagged at Wrigley Field, especially if the wind is blowing out. It becomes a different ballpark. It becomes a hitter's paradise. We know that Wrigley Field is it's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like, it's,
I like the analogy.
yeah, if wind's blowing out, man, can I not pitch today? Oh, fuck, my shoulder hurt a little bit on the drive over here.
Right. Hey,
So,
but maybe a change of scenery will help the guy out a little bit. That sometimes helps people if they move along from a team that's not that great to a better team,
yeah, the fresh, like they say, the fresh environment. I mean, Peterson right now, we picked him up as a little off-season acquisition here, and he's been lights out for us, and nobody really saw that coming. Pitched an amazing game today or yesterday. Today's the first. No, today's the second Sunday, August 2nd. We're in August now.
Yeah.
So I think it was yesterday Peterson pitched and he threw 6+ or something like that, only giving up 1 run or something. Like, these are just nobody. I mean, Peterson's kind of was somebody, but still to us like a nobody. We had a solidified pitching core, and now we have to keep fucking bringing in these has-beens just to try to keep us alive. And I mean, we're second place in division behind the Brewers, like we always are for the past 3 years. The Brewers, we just can't fucking catch them. But this will help us solidify if when we get to September baseball and then eventually October baseball, saying that we do make the playoffs. So.
That the Dodgers though, them acquiring their guy is
Scooble. How did they get everybody?
I don't know. I don't know.
I just don't understand, like, how any franchise in any major sport can just be like, oh, the top pitching prospect or the top hitting prospect or the top closing prospect or whatever it is in the league. They'll just be like, oh, we'll sign him.
Yeah, without any money problems. It's like, how do you have the fucking money to do this? I don't understand how where money could just be thrown around and it doesn't matter.
It's
like I get.
money's being thrown around in LA. It's fuck. Let me just search this real quick, and I apologize. I worked till midnight last night, and then I had a 10:30 a.m. wedding today, so I'm a little bit slow and behind. But so the Dodgers don't have to pay any of their income from their TV deals back into like the MLB joint collective whatever bargaining agreement that they have, but however that works. I'm not huge into the financials of the MLB, but the Dodgers literally bring home what I'm being told here as a part of their bankruptcy settlement. MLB allowed the Dodgers to keep their profit from their TV deal, and it's not subject to any revenue sharing. They make over $100 million a year because of this. So every year they get an extra $100 million that they could just spend because, for one, MLB doesn't have a salary cap.
Yeah, so that's why they can spend whatever they want. But they have a major advantage to every other MLB team because they have that extra 100 million just sitting there
Every year.
Yep, every year.
Every single year. So they're like,
Yeah.
hey, come to LA. It's beautiful out here. You're going to love living in LA. You're going to love the beaches. You're going to love the women. You're going to love the night scene. You're probably going to hate the taxes. But if you make that much money as a player with these contracts that they give them, they're like, fuck it, I don't care about the taxes. And then, it's the fall. It's literally the demise of MLB kind of as we know it. I do think that there's going to be a lockout next year. Now, however long that lockout goes, the NFL Players Association, or not NFL, the MLB Players Association contract is over with MLB owners. This is the first time in Major League Baseball history that the fan base actually wants a lockout. And it's because of what the Dodgers are, what they're doing. Now, if you're a Dodgers fan, like you don't want a lockout at all. But if you see the Dodgers during the regular season, they don't really have a fan base. They only show up in the postseason to begin with. It's basically full of celebrities and fucking idiots that live across the country. Fuckboys, as I like to call them. That like to wear the LA on their fucking hat and think that they're somebody.
But I got a question though. So what is a lockout? What would a lockout cause? Like, what would that do? Would that prevent the Dodgers from building?
Well, a lockout would cause there would be no MLB season until
okay. But what would that do? How would that solve the problem of the Dodgers building a dynasty essentially?
Well, because what players and maybe not players, but fans now are just getting so frustrated that every single professional sport except baseball has a salary cap. Now, without having a salary cap in baseball, it really makes it a lot harder for small market teams. There's a lot of them in the league to acquire these giant players like a Scooble when they're like, hey, like my contract's up at the end of this year. Why, like, as a Kansas City Royals, for instance, like, what would be any inkling for him to even think about moving to Kansas City? Like this is
Right.
not so. That's the reason why, like the NFL, the NHL, we all they all have these salary caps. So these teams, like this happened in the '90s with the Yankees, when the Yankees just kept buying players and winning World Series and winning World Series, and the Yankees are like, "Fuck you, we got the money. Like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, go win a baseball game and we'll stop. Like, beat us. Us." But eventually, their farm system crashed so much, they had a bad 10, 15-year run where they couldn't do shit, and their fan base is so garbage that people forgot about them and stopped caring about them. But where this is kind of where, like, they're the new Yankees. They are the brand new New York Yankees is the Dodgers. Like, New York used to be the dream city, and that's turned to shit. And now LA's got all the money in the world, and they're like, we're the new destination, which you don't have winter in LA, so boom, I'd love to come there. Get it, but yeah. So with the lockout, it causes this big disruption in the league, because now these small market teams where are they going to get their TV money revenue? Now they're not bringing in TV revenue to even be able to pay for players. Now, is this a coup from the owners to try to cut? Like, there's conspiracies out there that this could get rid of the AL and the NL, the two conferences, and have this weird ass new league that I don't know. I haven't really gone down that rabbit hole about the division of MLB.
Right.
But it's just it's out of control what the Dodgers doing, and the Dodgers don't care because like there is the NFL has luxury taxes and things like that you have to pay. I think they call it something else in the NFL that if you go over your salary cap, you're dinged with a big fine that year, and you have to pay that fine to the NFL to solidify that roster and be like, listen, man, we have to have these guys. I need 53 men. So in baseball, there's something that's kind of similar. It's a luxury tax, and like the MLB luxury tax just kind of. We're just going to cliff note it real quick. I'm just going to read this off. It's a financial penalty applied to teams with payrolls exceeding a predetermined annual threshold. So, for instance, this year in 2026, the base tax threshold is $244 million. So I guess that's more like, all right, you could spend $244 million, but if you spend more than that, it's basically a fine. It's a penalty. It's a fee.
And the Dodgers are 142 million over that.
The Dodgers this year are, let me again, $180 million. By the end of the year, they're going to owe a $180 million tax luxury bill. Todd, there's 16 teams in Major League Baseball where their salary cap, their team salary isn't even $180 million. Some of the standouts for those teams, the Chicago White Sox. Look at how good they've been doing this year. They don't exceed $180 million, and this is just a penalty for the Dodgers. The Milwaukee Brewers, they don't exceed $180 million. And so on and so St. Louis Cardinals, Pittsburgh Pirates. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. 16 total teams. Now, every year, so this is just this year. Now they just signed Scooble, so their increase is going to be higher next year.
Right.
After consecutive years of it going up, after the first year it's 20%, second year 30%, third year and on it's over 50% every year. Most of these players, Ohtani, Snell, they're probably going to re-sign Scooble. Excuse me. Are going to be long-term contracts. So you're looking at over, I don't know, $400 to $500 million spent, probably in the time the Ohtani deal is over with, just in luxury tax fines. And that's what pisses off other teams. It's just like, well, they're just paying this fine, and we don't even have that as our fucking salary. That's not, our team doesn't even make that.
Right, yeah. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, I was going to ask you as well. Like, do you think at some point there will be a salary cap? Because I feel like this is going to become an issue.
I think that's what the lockout would be for. I think that's what, and this is why I think another conspiracy theory is like, well, why didn't the Cubs, obviously Scooble he's actually a big Chicago fan. Barstool Sports is a big fan of him, Big Cat being one of them. They try to recruit him in Chicago. He wants to be a Cub. And so it's just like, well, why didn't Judd Hoyer even try to match? Well, because this could be a coup. This could be a way for a lockout to happen, so there will be a salary cap in baseball. And 16 teams out of there's 30 teams in baseball. That's more than half the league. That the Dodgers are paying more of a luxury tax than they actually get to pay for annual salaries. So that's where it starts to get a little sketch.
Well, I'm going to branch off that and talk about another LA team that's kind of building the same way, basically, and not really caring about what their salary's doing, because they're trying to sit here. The Rams are sitting here trying to do the same thing by pulling Aaron Donald out of retirement, and they don't care. It is whatever, you know what I'm saying? You just acquired Myles Garrett, so now you're trying to go get 80. And, I mean, I don't know what they would be paying the guy, but he's 35, so I know he's up there in age. But
that's up there.
But the dude is an absolute freak. So you got two freaks on your line? Nah, I don't know, dude. I don't know if I'm a QB. I really don't want to play against that. You got an interior end at edge. Oh my fucking god, that would be a nightmare to play against, dude.
So how would they even how are they even trying to get him out retired? Can you explain that to me? And like, does he have like he
Well,
retired,
there
right?
he's retired. He's retired, but they would still the Rams technically still own his rights. So even if he wanted to be like come back in the league, saw maybe another team was doing good, technically he would have to be okayed by the Rams to go to that team. Okay, so him coming back, they're just gonna re-sign him to a new contract. He does it. That's all that is. Which, like I said, with the Dodgers, how it's just well, like you said, there's no cap for that. But I'm just saying the Rams just kind of do what they want as far as cap goes. They just get all the good people, and I don't understand how their cap can be how they can be under the cap every year. I don't understand that. I don't get that. But you know,
Well, because I think when they restructure contracts, right? Is that how
yeah,
it works?
that's
They
probably what
put
ends
it
up
more towards
happening.
the back end, and then they
Yeah,
trade away the
yeah,
player, and now it's
yeah.
the
But
other
that's
team's responsibility to pay the rest of that
yeah,
salary cap, and that's how teams get in cap hell.
right, right, yeah, yeah.
That's kind of, I think, what they're trying to do with baseball. Like, will it fix baseball? I don't. Will it fix the Rams? Yeah. Like again, they're creating a super team. Like LA is
Yeah.
becoming the super city, and like LA's been doing this, especially with the Rams creating this like super team, basically every year in their sleep by having these huge players come every fucking year to this team. Thank God they're not winning. Like well, they won the Super Bowl with Stafford his first year there, but since then it's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
yeah
yeah, and that was with Donald, dude.
right
That's what I'm saying.
right.
So the thing too is that's kind of freaky is that so if they do sign Donald back, man, I think they gave Miles, I think it's 3 or 4 years. So like if you pull Donald back in for 3 years, you're looking at a really good defense for the next 3 years in LA.
Would Donald have to take a big pay cut to come there? Because like Miles got big money, right?
I don't think that they would pay him that much. I think like if he's just wanting to come back, I think he would take whatever just because he wants a ring, or multiple rings if he's going to stay for multiple years. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Do
know
you
how
think this is
long Staff.
Stafford's last hurrah?
That's what I'm not sure of. I don't know. Maybe they are just Donald's just going to come in for that this year and have Staff. You know what I mean? Maybe one try to get one more, and if they don't, then say all right, see you Donald, then see you Stafford, and then they'll just start to kind of regather. But then that doesn't make sense for the Miles Garrett situation though. So I
How
don't
much
know.
does Stafford have left in him? That's the
Yeah,
ultimate
right.
question too.
Yeah, I don't. I didn't look up his age. I'm sure he's up there, man.
He's up
He's
there.
got to be like 38, something like that.
He's got to be.
But I don't know, man. Players, you got Rodgers playing for a long time, and you had Brady played into his 40s. I mean, Stafford's more of like a Brady player. He doesn't really, and he's tough as shit.
He's tough as
So
shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I mean, I could see that if he doesn't get hit a lot, then he'll be around still.
Yeah,
May
good
play for the
point.
next 3 years with Miles, and if Donald comes back for the 3 years, just kind of keep it together and try to win as many as you can in that 3 year time, and then completely tear it down. So
You're
I
right.
mean that's
So
all.
yeah, so like, that would be a signing for sure, like a big one here in this off season. There was some really big signings this off season, and let's just kind of let's bring the audience back. Let's bring all you back to kind of we're going to stay in the NFL here, and let's just kind of roll over some of these free agent signings that have happened this offseason, kind of get ourselves. I have not given a fuck about football this summer. I want you all to know that. I don't give a fuck about football during the summer. So this is also a brain exercise for me. And hopefully it'll help you guys as well. So let's start out. All right, free agent signings this off season. Todd, first up, Jalen Phillips. We're going to start with the Ed Rushers because the Ed Rushers cleaned up this off season. Jalen Phillips to the Carolina Panthers, 4 years, $120 million.
Okay.
I mean, Carolina looks like a little sleeper team this year. Something to watch
Yeah.
out for.
I mean,
Something to watch out for.
yeah, for sure.
Next up, right next to him, especially in the money department, Trey Hendrickson with the Baltimore Ravens. 4 years, $112 million after that wild Max Crosby trade fallout.
Oh my God, that was just ridiculous. It felt like they already knew, like not that they knew, but like they pushed off of him awfully quick, and Trey was like there immediately. So that felt a little strange to me. Like that shit happened so quickly after the Crosby like showed up with his leg wasn't completely healed or whatever. So
Do you
that's
think
crazy.
like? Do you think? I thought Crosby was faking injury to get. I don't. That was all so weird to me.
Yes, it was very strange. But I don't know why you would if you're Max. I don't know why you would want to
Because
like.
then he's going on Instagram and then just like running routes in his backyard. like I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Like, you remember that? Like he was doing some wild shit with his kids and stuff. Like
Yeah,
showing that he's
yeah.
not injured. It's just like what's the point you're trying to prove? Are you trying to get out of Vegas? Are you trying to stay in Vegas? Like are you? I didn't understand any of that Max Crosby shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's what's weird because you felt like he was trying to get to a place where he could win a Super Bowl, and then this happened, and like you said, he was doing other stuff, and it's like, well, then I don't think it was him trying to get out of there. I think maybe that they just didn't want to give up their firsts.
Yeah.
Because they've never done it before, so they were just like, "Nah, we don't have to do this." You know what I mean?
And
Like,
who's the
oh,
coach
Trey
of that?
is available.
That's
Okay,
Harbaugh. Harbaugh's not going to give up a first.
that's what I'm saying. I think that I don't know who in the building in the Ravens building, but someone was like, "Nah, nah, nah." Someone
Yeah.
kiboshed
Probably
that real
Jim.
quick. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that was just a crazy, crazy vibe there. Let's switch to the trenches that you were talking about with Donald. This is this is the offensive side. This is Tyler Lindenbaum. Now he is going to the Raiders. So that solidifies their center spot. 3 years, $81 million. He is now the highest paid center in NFL history.
Do you know who's behind him? Like as far as like quarterback goes.
In
That would be-
Vegas?
In Vegas.
Who their
That's Kirk
starting
Cousins
quarterback
behind him.
is?
Kirk Cousins is
Kirk
behind him.
Kirk $100 million man Cousins.
Yeah, this man just makes money. It don't matter. Like he
It don't
just
matter
makes-
what team he plays for, that contract gonna be over $100 million, and he'll play 6 games and then get injured and then go sign another $100 million contract somewhere else because he's Kirk motherfucking Cousins, my guy. Oh, that's hilarious. That's exciting. That Vegas is gonna be fun this year. I'm actually excited about that one.
Yeah, man. You got some wide receivers in that free agency movement?
I do. Before I get to wide receivers, though, Todd, can I talk about the quarterbacks that were moved?
Okay.
Kyler Murray.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Kyler Murray went from Arizona to the Minnesota Vikings, and that's a 1-year deal for $1.3 million. And there's no doubt in my mind he starts over J.J. McCarthy.
Okay, so what I've heard out of training camp is that it's the opposite, though. I've heard JJ's been doing well and Kyler hasn't been.
He's got to prove his spot back. They
Yeah,
haven't put
yeah.
pads on yet. Maybe they have this week, but
You're gonna let this short guy beat me out? Hell no, I'm not.
my favorite things about Murray are just like when they're like little videos of like his head like this. That's how tall he is. It's like, you don't see his body. It's my favorite thing ever. But I firmly believe that Kyler Murray's probably going to be the starter up there in Minnesota. JJ had the worst year. Number nine, humanly possible you could have as your cocky number 9. Like, you can't just go out there and screech number 9. Tony Romo got arrested on a DUI, and people love him, and he wore number 9. And they love him more now because of DUI. But you were shouting number 9 all last season, and you were fucking ass, bro. Like, $1.3 million. I don't like. That's like a punter salary. I don't even know what that is. Like,
Yeah.
they make more than that. Like,
Yeah. Shit, there's probably rookies that make more than that, bro.
he makes more than that playing Madden, probably. Like, there's no doubt that his streams bring in more than $1.3 million. And he's probably gonna be their starting quarterback, which almost kind of scares me a little bit with the NFC now, the NFC North, because we talked about in the last episode how I forgot a lot of the shit this offseason because I don't give a fuck about football during the summer. So Now they could be a better team just because of that one simple change and bringing in a Kyler Murray. He's a dual threat quarterback. We've seen flashes of Kyle. Now Arizona, was that the right fit for him? They kept trying to bring him in new coaches, new offensive coordinators. He didn't have really great targets in Arizona. They all left Arizona, so it's just like, all right, Minnesota, you have a great defense. You have a pretty decent offense up there, and you have one of the best quarterback coaches known to man. So it's possible that they could
be better than what we're thinking.
Scary problem in our division, but I don't see that in the foreseeable future. But it's something that you need to keep an eye on. After Kyler Murray, we're still sticking with quarterbacks. This is another funny one that I love. Malik Willis now is the Miami Dolphins starting quarterback, while Tua Tagovailoa went to Atlanta. So Malik Willis is probably going to be he is your number one quarterback, I think, in Miami. I, again, haven't looked that shit up, nor do I care about the Miami Dolphins.
No, but I think he is the starter over there because you wouldn't grab him if you weren't going to start him. So
I have no idea who the Dolphins have anymore. That team.
I don't either, and I don't care either. They're still trash. I won't. I don't.
But you know what? I would love to see a Malik show. Like, I would be cool with that. Like, AFC South, go have some fun down there. Like, fuck it. That whole division is garbage anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. All right, now you asked about wide receivers. Let's get to wide receivers. Wide receivers. Who do we have? Oh yes, wide receivers. Here we go. Alec Pierce. He re-signed with the Indianapolis Colts. That's on a 4-year, $116 million deal. That's a very high deal for Indianapolis. They rarely sign receivers like that. Last time probably had to be fucking... Who was Peyton throwing to? Marvin had it up there, but that was decades ago, so maybe he didn't even hit $100 million. I don't even know if Indianapolis had a $100 million receiver, to be honest with you. Marvin Harrison, do you think it got that high?
Yeah, it had to have. I mean, he was an elite receiver. I don't know.
That was a long time ago.
A long time ago, yeah. Maybe it didn't hit $1 million. It probably in the 80 range. I'm not really certain. That was
right.
But
right, so that's a big one there. He had a great year last year. Another real team to kind of look out for this year in the AFC. There, Indianapolis is going to be. But here's one that I do like right here. Just don't sleep on Mike Evans this season in San Francisco. 3 years. It's around $60 million. There's a bunch of bonuses that were added to it because Mike Evans always has bonuses added to his contracts. So they needed a vertical threat in San Francisco. They got a vertical threat in San Francisco. Now, yes, he's older, but he's Mike Evans, baby.
Well, they're going to need him after Ricky Pearsall just got injured for the rest of the season. He's done for the rest of the season.
Pearsall, done, over, season ending.
Yep. Which sucks for them because that would have been a duel right there. You would have had Ricky and Evans. So now you got to, it's a good thing you did pick up Evans because now you would have been really whole if you didn't have Evans. So
Evans didn't make he lost his consecutive 1,000 yards receiving last year?
Yep, last year, yeah.
Oh,
not by very much, dude.
If he didn't lose that, and with Pearsall going down, he would have definitely got 1,000 this year and kept that streak going.
Yep.
So that sucks for Mike Evans, and now he's got to be the workhorse again. But this time, it's like a cursed franchise in San Francisco, man. There's something with that power plant or whatever the hell that's by the stadium. It's not becoming a conspiracy theory anymore. There's something going on in San Francisco with the injuries and with that substation and maybe some kind of radiation. Who the fuck knows? But dude.
Yeah. They end up getting injured. They even have another injury. They have their rookie running back got injured. Fred Warner. I don't know if he was playing or what he was doing, but when the rookie running back was running the ball, he came up and was trying to punch the ball out and hit him in the chest and fractured his ribs.
See what I mean?
So I don't know how long he's going to be out for, but that's
He was drafted, or is he a rookie last year?
rookie. Yeah, no, he was rookie this year. He's rookie this year, so they drafted him this year, and he got fractured ribs because of Fred Warner. So
You hate to see it.
like,
Yeah,
that's wild, dude. I thought it was crazy. I'm like, damn, dude. Like,
you
just
hate to see
yeah. But so we got even with Tampa going back to Tampa still is you got Vita Vea's situation. You know,
There's turmoil in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, he's demanding a trade, so we'll see what happens with that. He's 31, so
He's
pretty
still
young.
one of the best D tackles in all football.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, I wouldn't mind the Bears taking a look at him. I don't know if we will. I think we're pretty set. I think they're going to just ride with what we have at this point. I don't think they're going to try and go after anybody. I just don't.
I think that'd be too much of a cap hit to even bring on something like. I
think-
mean, but again, hold on. Let me argue. Didn't we try to be in the fucking Hendrickson's talk and shit like that, and try to get him and all that?
Yeah. I think we were in both those, and you know, with Max too. I think we were a little bit into. I don't know how much of a push they were trying to make. I know that we weren't trying to give up more than a first, I believe, for Max. Even with Trey Hendrickson, I don't think we were trying to go over a first either, and so I'm not certain, but I know I don't even know, man. I feel like honestly, I feel like they're just gonna ride it out. I mean, they may go after him. I could be wrong. I would take it. You know what I mean, in a heartbeat. I just think that there's a lot of money put into that D line, and I feel like next year, if the D line's weak this year, which I think it's gonna be, next year that whole D line's gonna be gutted for the most part.
I thought the Baker might be gone next year. It could just be a complete. I mean, he's getting underevaluated for how good of a quarterback he is. He wants a contract extension. He wants to stay in Tampa. He loves playing in Tampa.
Yeah.
And they gave him like one of the worst evaluations for like I've ever seen, and I would be pissed off too if I got like they wanted to give him like what was it, $10 million? It was I don't want to make up numbers, but it was something stupidly low where he's just like no, like you can't expect me to that.
I also think like with the Vita Vea thing, I feel like maybe he was also on that bandwagon of like, you're not going to talk to me about my contract and I'm one of the best D tackles in the league. Like, okay, well then I'll walk. Like, trade me because all we're doing is being average any fucking way. So let me get to a team that'll actually compete. I mean, Tampa did make it into the playoffs a couple of years ago, but I'm just saying, like, you're now, you know, you're moved Mike Evans. He's just probably seeing this thing go in the wrong direction, you know?
Right. And Mike Evans has always been a locker room guy. I don't think I've heard anything with Mike Evans being a problem. So, like, if he dips and you got Via wanting to dip, now you got your quarterback, your star of the team being like, what the fuck, guys? Is this a soft sell? And they're just trying to sell off basically, without telling anybody? Like,
right.
Are they gonna move? Are they gonna like relocate? They're gonna have a London team. It's gonna be Tampa Bay. Oh, that would piss me off. God, that would piss me off, Todd.
All right, man. I'm gonna bring up Jalen Carter's contract that he just got as well. It's 4 years for $152 million, 106 guaranteed, and
106 guaranteed for a defensive tackle.
He is now officially the highest paid interior defensive lineman ever in the league, and
probably ever.
I don't agree with it. The guy has 13.5 sacks over the past 3 years. 3 years, 13.5 sacks. When we have the not maybe not even the top end guys, but you got guys hitting 13 on a constant every single year.
4.5 sacks a year? Is that
something like that? Yeah, dude.
Oh, man.
It's not even like averaging 6. It's under 5. You're fucking telling me the guy's the highest paid D tackle? That's absurd, dude. I get it. The guy
thought of that.
What?
What's their thought of that?
Well, maybe upside. I mean, he does show some flashes of being a really dominant D tackle, but like, is that every down? I don't think so. Not at 13.5 sacks in 3 years. You know, if you average 6 or 7, I could say, dude, yeah, he's on the up and up. No, dude, that's nothing, dude. I'm just being honest. I would be pissed if my team paid that kind of money to a guy that's, you know, mids, is what it's showing on stats. I mean, maybe he's good at stopping the run, but are you paying that much for a run stopper? That's crazy.
I feel like the league is kind of moving to that, though. I mean, look at like edge rushers. and how much money they make now, and you're putting all the pressure on that interior. Like, well, now, like with the edge rushers taking over the NFL, basically, your tackles are very high priority. And are we putting more focus back on like the center and guard position and saying that's where a lot of the weaknesses are? And we're like, hey, we give you $100 million to, you got to get in there. Or it's just like, hey, I've made 100, I'm not gonna get in there.
Well, so from like when he was coming out of college, that was the thing is like it was talked about that like he's got good when his motor's high and he's going after it, like he can be great. But the problem is he takes plays off, and the stats show that. It literally shows that. That's what it's showing. It's showing that he's taking time off, and so you know, and he's one of the guys that we could have gotten, you know.
And he's older now, isn't he?
Well, he's only three years in, so he's only probably.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, yes.
He's one of the guys that we could have grabbed, but we decided not to.
3 years in, yeah. Oh, yeah, yes. That's
we traded down. We traded down with the Eagles.
Was this the car crash guy who killed a person?
I don't remember that. I just know that we traded down and let the Eagles.
Yes, he killed somebody in a car crash. And like he's been such a problem off the field and things like that. And okay, now I know who we're talking about again. I had to reset there. Yeah, fuck him. Like, that's a crazy amount of money for him.
Yeah, dude, that's a lot of money. That's what I'm saying. That's just that I don't know, man. It doesn't back it up. I just don't see it, but. I mean, my thing is like, so now you got Vita Vea, you know, trying to like get moved. I'm just wondering if the person that picks him up, are you going to pay over that amount, over Carter's amount?
Right.
I almost think you have to. I think you almost need to push it past that just because of
it sets a new.
He actually has.
It sets a new line.
Yeah. So Carter already fucking screwed up the market. So. But let's move on.
Who did we trade? Hold on. Who did we trade down for to get? Was it Rome?
Man, that sounds right.
Because we had the first overall pick, we traded that, and then I think it was Roma Dunze that we took at the next pick.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Don't quote me.
It's got to be right. That's got to be right. It's got to be right. Yeah, we took Rome instead of taking Carter. I think you're right.
He needs to fucking step it up this season, by the way.
Yes. I don't know if I think you did watch the video where I read off his fucking 87 fucking targets, and he only caught half of them. I mean, that's fucking rough.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem. So hopefully that doesn't linger, and he just had a slump. That's my hope, is a sophomore slump or whatever, you know, and that's just what that was.
Slumping, Todd. Slumping. You ready for this one? Who's the starting quarterback in the Atlanta Falcons right now?
Penix?
Injured.
Is it Tua?
Injured.
Well, Tua, that dude's glass anyway, so like, I don't even know
why the Falcons decided to sign Tua Tagovailoa. Like, I don't know. You had Michael Penix Jr. I don't know.
Well, that's sure is a lefty competition there.
Oh yeah, man, it's just southpaws for sure. So they picked up this undrafted rookie free agent, undrafted. His name is Jack Strand. Have you heard of him?
No.
No, you haven't, because nobody's heard of him. He's going to be your preseason week 1 starter there in Atlanta because they're fucking stupid. And that's why that division is so fucking trash year in and year out. The NFC South, man, is just, I will go on DraftKings every week and just take the under on every one of those teams. I do not care.
Yeah.
But that's just a hilarious thing that they have in Atlanta right now. They got rid of a quarterback to keep Penix. Forget who it was last year. And then that didn't work out. He got injured. And then they're like, fuck it, we're going to bring Tua, which Miami had to cough up so much penalty to get rid of that contract. They had to pay the remaining of his salary and all this shit. And we're like, Tua's our guy. Now he's down. It's just like, oh, I am. Some of these teams this year, it's more watching for like a laugh, like it's like a circus show, than it is to watch good football.
So with that being said, with those two that aren't, they're kind of injury prone, and you brought up the third guy, you know, I that may be a team that I'm thinking that throughout the season, I'm just speculation. If some, depending upon our record and their record and what's happening at that moment, that may be a trade candidate for Tyson Bagent. It might be because that may be the team where you get the most from because they're not doing the greatest. You know, I don't know. That's just my thought. Because I know that for me personally, Tyson's got to go somewhere, and you can't let him just walk. He's that good. He's a damn good backup. I don't think you can just let the dude walk.
All right, stay on that thought for a second. Let's look up this Falcons depth chart.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
Let's see what we have here. Oh, Cooper. I forgot.
Cooper Rush?
Yeah, Cooper Rush.
Okay.
As a quarterback as well.
Then maybe they won't. It depends on what happens, you know. But that was a team that I was thinking of because of the Tua and the Penix thing.
What would you want out of Atlanta? Give me a position. What would the Bears need if, say, you got rid of Tyson?
I don't even know who's on that roster, being honest with you.
I mean...
I'll give you a position?
Yeah.
I don't know. You need DN, but I don't think they have a good DN over there, do they? I don't think so.
No.
Left tackle?
Jalen Walker, linebacker.
No, you just picked up Bush, so.
Yeah. Jesse Bates, strong safety.
Well, we got two safeties.
Yeah. All right.
You know.
Don't need wide receivers.
Corner.
AJ Terrell.
I don't think they'd walk
Clark
with that.
Phillips. Yeah, this is a bunch. I don't know these people.
Yeah. No, it's cool, man.
Another
I don't
Kobe
know
Bryant. What if we had two Kobe Bryants on our team? That'd be fun. I'd be down for that. They're spelled different, but that's the same name.
Yeah.
So
I like
probably wouldn't work.
I like their tight end, but I don't see them getting rid of him. So
I don't see us getting a tight end through a trade.
No, you already got three, and so, and he's a little older, I think. But so yeah, that was just speculation. But you know, I prefer them not to just let Tyson Bagent walk. The dude's too good to let walk, man. You signed him to a little bit of an extension, and I felt like that was a way of you just buying a little bit of time to be able to get a trade candidate for him, so that you can get some compensation for the guy. So.
I also just think it was just a just-in-case factor. Like, what if Caleb went down?
Well, absolutely. It would be to me. Tyson could step in and play the game. I mean, he went
Correct.
2-2 when he played, so I know he can handle situations. And that was with the old people. Now you got Ben Johnson here. I could see him going even further than that. So,
Right.
But you can't continue. I mean, unless Tyson wants to stay in that position as being a backup and just get paid backup money. But I don't see that. I think the dude wants to be a starter. So at some point, I think this is gonna come to roost, and he's gonna get moved to a place that he can start or fight for a starting job.
I see him being a starter. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's that good. He could be a starter. I think there is definitely some QBs that are out there that aren't that good.
No.
So.
Tyler, this is let's go into, since we talked about free agents picked up this year. How many new coaches hires were there this offseason?
There was 10.
These are head coaches.
Yep, head coaches.
These are not coordinators. These are head coaches in the National Football League.
Head coaches in the National Football League.
10 teams have a new head coach now.
Almost, yep, damn near close, getting close to the half the league had just got a reset in coaches. So we've got in the Giants have Harbaugh now, which I think could definitely help them out a lot. Then we got Falcons have Stefanski, which with their QB situation is probably going to be a shit show anyway. He went from fucking one shit show to another one, didn't he? I thought he was with the Browns. I could be wrong on that.
That sounds right.
I mean, unless that was Kitchens.
Don't give a fuck about football during the summer.
Titans have Robert Saleh. You got the new guy at the Cardinals as Mr. LaFleur.
Oh, Matt LaFleur.
Yeah, the Mike LaFleur, Matt LaFleur's brother.
Oh, Mike LaFleur. Okay.
Yep, Mike LaFleur, Matt's Packers head coach, and then you've got coming back to reunite with his QB for the Steelers, Mike McCarthy.
Mike McCarthy and Aaron Rodgers
Coming
getting
back.
unvaccinated together. Let's go, boys.
And maybe for Rodgers' final ride, so we'll see how that
There's
turns
no
out.
doubt.
It's going fucking straight to shitter. That's what it's going. Raiders got Kubiak. Dolphins got Halfley. Browns got Munkin. The Bills, your guys, fucking got a new guy.
Chris, over there
They
in
got
Buffalo.
fucking, yep, they got fucking Joe Brady. And
Joe
then the
Brady.
Ravens
He wanted
got
Joe Brady, so-
Minter. What's up?
What was the last one?
Minter for the Ravens. Ravens got a new coach too. So, yeah. And that's all of them, dude. I mean, that's a lot though, man. That feels like a lot. I could be wrong, but that feels like a ton.
It does, right? Like, I feel like maybe there's like a handful of coaching changes every year, but 10 feels extreme to me.
Yeah, that feels like a little bit more than average. I know there's like every year there's kind of a bit of a turnover, but
Of
I feel like
course.
it's always like 4 or 5, maybe 6 or something like that at tops. But like, man, 10, you're getting close to half the league wanted to turn over is crazy work.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a quarter.
and some of those are going to probably churn out. That's how it works. Some I feel like Harbaugh's a really good coach. Where the hell did I say he went again? Fucking, he went to the Giants, which, we'll see how that turns out.
I don't.
I didn't mind Dart. Dart was okay. I like Scadaboo, so
Scadaboo's gonna kill himself in a game.
Probably, yeah.
He's
So we'll
going.
see how that turns out and shit, man. But fucking, yeah.
Does he ring? Is he gonna be able to ring in these guys? This Jackson Dart, Cam Scadaboo, they're just
They're kind of out
like
there.
Travis Pastrana and Johnny Knoxville. Like, and you're trying to control them. It seems.
Yeah. You're gonna try
hard path.
you gotta try and settle them down and shit. Yeah, I don't know. Especially Scadaboo. I'm sorry, I do love Scadaboo, but like you said, like he's got a, fuck, man. I don't know, dude. He fucked himself up by just the way he runs. I like that though. I like he runs tough. I mean, it could have been just a freak accident, you know.
Yes.
And Jackson Dart's got that little bit of
Got
an
that
impact.
dog in him, doesn't he?
He's got that ball in him, dude. He's a dude. So we'll see how it goes, though. I mean, yeah, that was their first year, so we'll see what happens this coming up. But I'd like to bring us into a little bit of bad news Lions, not bad news Bears.
Finally.
So we got Terrion Arnold, the Terrion Arnold stuff. He got cut because of a situation.
Now I don't know who this is.
This is their cornerback. This is one of their good cornerbacks. Okay, so what happened is he I guess stayed at like an Airbnb, and then someone stole like $200,000 worth of merchandise and money from him. Okay.
That he brought to the Airbnb?
Yes, he had like merchandise, like jewelry, a little bit of money or something. Like he was staying at an Airbnb and it got stolen.
Good for him.
And so he hired like 3 people to find these people that did it, because I don't know how he found out who did it.
He
but
probably has
apparently
connections, yeah.
Yeah,
It's probably somebody
he
within a
found out
circle.
whoever did it, and had them people fucking got beat the shit out of. And
At least they didn't kill him.
Yeah. So he had. That's what he's in trouble for, and that's what he got cut for. Is that
Well,
like
he's
got
cut. He was cut. And this is
He
their
was cut.
star
He is not playing
corner?
for the Lions, period. Because I don't even know if he's going to be. I don't know what's going to happen with him, because these are felony charges, multiple, not just a few. He's got felony charges on him right now.
So they're saying that he beat them up?
No, he plotted.
He
So
facilitated
He
the
hired the people to go do this for him, type of thing. Yeah. Which that's $200,000. I get it, you're a millionaire, so that's kind of chump change. But still, if someone robs you, you're kind of like, I know if I found out who did it, we're definitely having words. Like, I mean, you're not gonna just steal my shit, like, so.
Well, that's a damn good point right there.
Yeah. So I'm also gonna bring up fucking the cheeseheads over here having their issues with their running back, Josh Jacobs.
Love to hear. I love when there's problems in Green Bay. Nothing
Yeah,
makes me happier, man.
absolutely. Yep.
The women get
Fucking-
fatter and the players get dumber.
Yes, sir. Gotta get stupid and I guess hit your significant other.
Hit
5
your
counts.
significant other.
Yep, fucking 5 counts of domestic abuse.
Jesus, 5
So
counts.
5 counts, and I googled this. Because I wanted to figure out like, okay, so if he's got a domestic abuse charge on him, what time frame are we looking at? Because I always thought it was weird that they didn't cut him as well, because that's a legal issue, and it's against he hit his fucking girl, so it's kind of weird that. But anyways, we'll let them have.
Well, I
their-
mean, did we see this with Ray Rice? And there was he was suspended for 1 game. So, like,
Right. So I'm reading this, and it says that it's up to 6 games, and that's the minimum now. So it should be 6 games.
is
if
there
he's
video of
convicted.
it? Do we get to watch the video like we watched Ray Rice beat the shit out of his girlfriend in an elevator?
I don't think so. I haven't seen anything on
see,
that or
that's
not.
not
But you
fun.
never know. Stuff leaks out all the time. Doorbells are now in places. This could arise at some point after the case maybe.
Right.
But yeah, man, that's pretty much those 2 stories, dude.
God bless. So yeah, breaking the
yeah.
law. Breaking the law, Todd.
Yeah.
The WNBA. W standing for Women's National Basketball Association. The WNBA. Well, they broke a law. And I think everybody's opinion, they broke a law. It's absolute craziness going on here in the WNBA. Let me just find what I was going to look at because I probably accidentally deleted it. I did. Oh, no, it's right here. It's right here. So, let's go back into gambling. 2022, Tyler Ridley got caught gambling. He got suspended the entire season in 2022. If anybody remembers Tyler Ridley in that whole suspension case, he lost $11.2 million that year from his salary because he was suspended betting on NFL football games. Here we are, 2026. Let's even go further. Let's go further back. Let's go further back. Let's go back to the Pete Rose era in baseball. Pete Rose leads the MLB at a record that will probably never be broken again, ever, in anybody's lifetime. 4,256 career hits.
That's
It's an
fucking insane.
number.
That's fucking insane.
It'll never be broken. I think the next person's 1,500 under him. So he wasn't even a player. Pete Rose was a coach at this time, and he was betting on his team favorably to win baseball games. Again, not a player, but I think our team can win. I'm going to throw some money down on it. MLB finds out about it. You're done, dude. You're done. You're banned from the MLB your lifetime. Pete Rose died at 80 years old, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. People out there, you could come back and in the comments and say it was this age or whatever. He should be a Hall of Fame baseball player just for that record alone. And you're going to tell me that he decided that I believe in my boys, that I'll put money on them. I'm not out there swinging a bat. I can't fix this game. I'm not trying to lose the game.
Well, see, that's the thing is I think that's what they assume that like if you bet money on your side, you could, you know what I mean? If you're betting on your team to win the game, you could easily just kind of flop it a little bit. Maybe not by much,
If you
but
bet
just-
your team to lose the game.
yeah. So he's betting to win. So yeah, I guess you're right. That would be a little.
If
Well,
you're
so-
not playing,
Well, that's still-
the other players still have to hit the ball.
Well, let me just bring this up to you as well, okay? So all that takes is for me to contact the other team's coach and tell them, hey, I'll pay you out some of this money, okay, in order for you to take this L.
Ooh, that's the underlying of why he was banned from the MLB, because there's obviously other factors that could have
That can
happened,
happen.
and of course,
Yep.
and back then, obviously, there was no fucking internet, smartphones. It all went through
Right.
bookies.
Right.
People's
Right.
got their thumbs broken and shit like that. But so the man passes away, okay, as we all do, and he again has a record that will never be broken. So just throw him in the Hall of Fame. You've banned him from the game. He's deceased. He's no longer with us. The MLB could be like, do the right thing and just be like, you know what, Pete Rose, you are in baseball's Hall of Fame because of this stat alone.
Yeah.
Barry
Being a player.
Bonds cheated with steroids and still has
Yeah.
the home run record, and like
Yeah,
we're
no,
just
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna bring that up, and I was gonna say like also like as a player, the dude deserved to be in. Did he do
yes,
something wrong outside of being a player? Yeah, okay. You did what you did.
right.
You punished him already. You don't need to
O.J.
punish his.
Simpson's stats are still in there, and he fucking killed Nicole. Don't tell me he didn't. Like, but he's still known as one of the best running backs of his time. So that's just bullshit what they did to Pete. And
Yeah.
now here we are in this women's professional league, and you have two star players. You have Angel Reese and Paige Beckers. And if you know anything about the WNBA, these are giant names in this league. The NBA, the WNBA, not them. They did not post any videos on their private accounts. This was posted on the WNBA's X/Twitter account. Okay? It was a video of them literally $400 bills. And they were talking, oh, hey, the winner of tonight's basketball game will be the winner of this $400. As they flash the money and they're all giggly and blah, 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 blah. Angel Reese and her team, the Atlanta Dream, I think it is, end up winning the game. In the press conference after the game, they were talking to Angel, and they're talking about Paige. Now, again, this thing was deleted so fast after it was posted, but the internet always has receipts, does it not? Especially on Twitter.
Yeah.
If you post something there and it don't matter. You
Don't
delete it
matter.
1 second later, my guy, you're done. You're done. So then she goes into this post game, and she's like, "Well, all I really need is just Paige's Apple Pay," and she's laughing about it, and we're all like, "Did anybody else see this? Like this?"
Right. Right.
What are we doing? Like, you all saw this, right? Like this actually happened. This was posted by the league. What is the league gonna do? Oh, you know what? It was actually just a quirky, fun video, and they was supposed to be to like come off-putting and like as a fun little joke, and it just came off the wrong way. What are you talking about? They bet money on the game on a video.
Right.
And you're gonna say, I don't care. You don't have to kick them out of the league. Nobody's asking for that. But there has to be some kind of. You can't. There's got to be discipline. You have to lay a ground. You can't just go from league to league to league and be like, well, I'm just a girl, and now
Right.
you get away with sports betting.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are we doing? Then they shouldn't be a professional sport then. Take the professional out of their name.
Yeah.
Because they all suck anyway.
Yeah, it shouldn't. You can't. It can't be where it's one sport's getting punished and one sport's not. That's not how things work. It's they're the WNBA. That's you can't bet. You're a pro player. Like it's the same thing in other
You're a
sports.
professional athlete.
Yes. Yeah.
A role model.
Yeah, I don't know how you could say that was a joke. That's to me that's not a fucking joke because in any other situation, call it the NFL, like someone places a bet and then they win or whatever, and then I was just joking. What?
What?
You placed the bet. It doesn't matter if you're joking or not. The bet was placed.
No,
You,
they didn't
you
do it
literally
on.
bet.
They didn't do it on like FanDuel or DraftKings or anything like that. But they flashed the money on screen and they laughed about it. They're like, the winner of today will get this money. And then she goes out in a post conference and says, "I need her Apple Pay." So that means that this bet was real. Like,
Right.
there's no. Oh, we're just being cute. What are you talking about?
So my thing is if it was a joke, wouldn't it be brought up at that time? Like, wouldn't one of them say, honestly, we were just messing around? Like,
Well, they had to
it
go
was
play a
just-
game.
Well, I mean, afterwards, the press conference afterwards, where she
Right.
says that Apple Pay, it's like, honestly, I need her Apple Pay, but honestly, it was just a big hoax. Me and her were just kind of messing around right then and there.
Yes.
So therefore, it wasn't just a fucking joke. They did make a bet with each other. So there you
Yes.
go. Yeah. So that's where we are. I guess it doesn't matter what, you know.
I'm just a girl trying to survive in the world and play basketball like the boys. What the fuck up? Oh, that pissed me off so much.
All right, man. Well, we got one more thing I think on our docket here, and that is you weren't ready for football to start, but that shit's
We
here.
have one more thing before that.
What you got? What do you got?
Hockey, baby.
Oh yeah, damn. Fucking how did I forget about Patrick fucking Kane? Like, so that's what I wanted to ask you because like I don't know too much about hockey and
You
things
don't
like
know
that.
anything about hockey.
I know. Well, I do know this. I do know Kane and Tays were basically the foundation of the Blackhawks coming back and winning these championships. So I know they're a fucking really key part of Blackhawk hockey. So my thing to you is that since he is on the later end of being 37 years old and retirement age being basically average 30,
Yeah.
what do you think you're going to get out of him with him coming back?
Nothing.
What a
40
fucking straight answer that was, huh?
40 to 50 points maybe next year, but for him, he had over 100 points in his prime, so you're cutting that in half. It's his farewell tour, and for him to come back to Chicago, we all love that for the nostalgia factor. He gets to wear the Blackhawks sweater again for the last time in his career, and it is the best sweater in all of hockey. There's no doubt about that. Eddie Olczyk has come out and said that he thinks Patrick has got a couple more years into him. Eddie Olczyk's also the one who dropped this trade before Patrick Kane even said where he was going to go, or not a trade, but like a pickup. Patrick Kane was between the Chicago Blackhawks and the Buffalo Sabres. Patrick is from Buffalo. That's his hometown. So retiring from the NHL in Buffalo would be the nice little going away for him too. Or do you come back and put on the Red Hawks jersey sweater again? I think he made the right decision. The fan base, I think, is going to value that more. I think he'll hear a lot more cheers and things like that in Chicago, which might actually help his game out. And maybe I'm wrong and score more than 50 points next year. But there's a Connor Bedard that I think kind of needs somebody like that. Connor Bedard's getting his ass kicked every time he goes out on the ice. Now, Kane's not an enforcer by any means necessary, but Kane's just another person on the ice that they're going to have to look out for. And it kind of takes the pressure off of Connor, even at 38 years old or 37 years old, however old Kane you said he was. It's just... I think also, you want 3 Stanley Cups on this team, and Connor's going to look up to him like, hey, like
He's
it's
been
his
well,
guy.
yeah, he's been there. So yeah, he can help him out. Like, that's
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
So it's
that's
going to be
veteran
interesting.
leadership.
It's definitely going to be really interesting to see how that plays out in Chicago. I don't think it makes the team that much better, to be honest with you. I think it's kind of more of a fan thing. I hope I'm wrong. Please, I really do hope I'm wrong. Like I said, maybe 40 to 50 point production from Kane this next season, which I don't know. I don't know if that means anything, but I don't see Kane being on the first line. I don't. And Connor's out for the first month or 2 months of the season or something like that anyway, coming off his injury. So he's not even going to be starting with Kane right off the rip. So it's,
Maybe that was their hope, is just to try to stay afloat instead of sinking, because
Connor,
they don't-
rehabilitates
Right.
and comes back. Yeah, maybe.
Right. Exactly.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And then keeps
Yeah.
the fans coming and shit like that too.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Hmm.
So we'll see. That should be interesting.
Yeah, for sure, dude. For sure, man. Yeah. Well, I was gonna head over to football. Back
Well,
over to
that's the
football.
last. That's the last thing. Football starts.
Football starts. It starts on Thursday, actually, which I didn't know till I started doing some homework here, and it's fucking starts on fucking Thursday.
All right, kids.
The Hall of Fame game is Thursday at 7. The Panthers versus the Cardinals.
Oh, great teams.
Yeah, it's just look out.
You got a
it
real
could
barn
still-
burner on a fucking Hall of Fame game.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what to think about that really, but
I don't give a fuck about
all that just
game.
fucking does is just say, okay, we're here, but we still have one more week essentially until it really starts to ramp up of preseason football starts to actually be here. So gives you at least another week of getting used to the fact that football will be here. So
Won't they
you're
play
gonna-
that game and then there's another week off before it actually fully starts?
Yes, they do Thursday, and then it's a whole another week until Thursday
That's
again.
so
That's when the
stupid.
yeah. That I don't know what's up with that the Hall of Fame game. That's kind of weird that they do it that way. I don't know. Kind of. I don't know.
It's dumb.
Yeah, I don't.
You can,
Nah.
like, why don't you just put the inductions to the Hall of Fame with the ESPYs or something like that? Why does it have to be a game? Like they're still in training camp. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they do it that way. I don't know why. I don't know what the thing is with the Hall of Fame game. I don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they could probably do away with that as well, in my opinion.
I don't give
a
fuck about football during the summertime.
Yeah, man. I think that's all for us.
That's
for
the wrap
tonight.
up. I think we wrapped it up pretty well there.
Yeah, I think so too.
What's been going on? What's been happening?
Nothing, man. Nothing. Just.
Just one more thing.
Yeah.
If you have decorative towels in your bathroom, go fuck yourself. Okay? I'm gonna jizz on your decorative towels because I will be drying my hands on them when I wash my hands. Okay? They will be used to dry my hands because what am I gonna touch?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
I
grab
don't-
toilet paper to fucking like. How do you got this decorative, cute little? Oh, that's my towel from the Bahamas. Like you shouldn't fucking use that, bitch. I'll fucking
think-
spit a loogie on that towel.
Do you
and
think?
then
So
dry
do you,
my hands.
do you think it's worse to have? Well, it's probably worse to have the no towel than it is to have the decorative towel. 'Cause
Yeah,
unless
I'd
you have-
rather you not have a towel in your bathroom.
I've had that before where I've gone somewhere where there's no fucking towel to wipe your hands off with, and you're like,
Fine.
what the fuck am I doing? I gotta wipe
Fine.
my fucking clothes now. I'm all fucking wet. Like, you know what I
The
mean?
old-
Yeah, fucking hair drying and shit. Yeah, the fucking hands waving and shit. I gotta touch your doorknob. Now your doorknob's wet. Like people are gonna think I pissed. Like fucking, it's just fucking stupid. So I get that 100%. Like what the fuck?
I don't know. It's funny that you brought that up the other day. This is kind of a personal thing between, like, an inside joke between him and I. But you're absolutely right. Decorative towels are just the dumbest fucking shit. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's where I just had to get it off my chest.
No, yeah. You're good, man. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Sorry. Cheers, everybody.
Yeah.
been
Thank
a
you
great
for tuning in.
First
We,
episode of the wrap up.
Yes, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Everything helps us move our podcast up and up, and that's what we're trying to do is get the up and up going. And I'll be back on Wednesday with Josh.
You guys kind of so blew up.
Yeah. Which hey man, that's what it's about. Let's keep it moving. Be on with Bare Bones on Wednesday night, and then we'll be back here again next week. And come check us out every week. We got it going on.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good, man. Excited to be back next Sunday with y'all and enjoy Josh and Todd just racking in numbers over there on Wednesday. Love to see it.
All right, man. We'll catch you guys next week.
I love
See ya.
y'all.